Hello, welcome to the Afia podcast. On the Afia podcast, we look at the Igbo businessman. We look at what he's getting right, what he's getting wrong, and we look at how to help the Igbo businessman. Today we have someone very interesting. We have with us Hilda. Welcome to the Afia podcast.
Thank you very much.
Hilda, tell us a little about yourself. What do you do?
First of all, my name is Hilda Amechi.
Hilda Amechi?
Yes.
What they want for? No.
I'm from Imo State, Mbano.
Okay.
Isiala Mbano, precisely.
Okay. I've never been there, but yeah.
Yeah. I deal with materials like what you're wearing, ankaras.
Do you want to compliment what I'm wearing? Go ahead.
It's nice. It's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, African print, so it's good.
Where do you sell these African prints?
New Haven Market.
New Haven Market.
Yes.
You know, it's not every day that we see someone this young and this beautiful, that is into business.
Yeah.
What's the story behind it?
Well, it's something I took up from my mom.
Okay.
At a young age, she started business. She started dealing with bags, undies, clothes, any kind, cause just to feed us and everything.
Yeah.
So we came into Enugu about 6 years ago, and she decided to go into business, and then we got a
She
shop.
was doing it with your father?
Different kind of business, but like still that. So we came into Enugu 6 years ago, and she started to go into business. We started with clothes, just normal trousers and shirts and caps and just different things. And then all of a sudden, she just said that she wanted to do what they call it, materials.
Fabrics.
Yes, fabrics, because she felt maybe that's what would enter people's eye in Enugu here. So, and that's how we started. From materials to lace to every other thing.
So
basically.
that means all through growing up, you were involved in your mother's business, either one or the other, or did she shield you from her businesses, or did you?
No, at all. My mom always wanted us to have this, inside life kind of thing. Like she wanted us to have.
What do you mean inside life?
Like she wanted us to have an idea of everything.
Okay.
You get. So whether it's business or you want to work in a corporate firm or anything, so she didn't shield us from that at all. Where anyhow, even if it's just to go and collect money from the customer or something,
So after school, you come down to the shop.
Yes, and help out.
Was that in Enugu or where?
No, we grew up in Lagos, so it was just in Lagos, and then we had this building, and in front of it had like a small kiosk. So that was basically where she started from. Yeah.
A small kiosk.
Yes.
Selling clothes.
Bags, actually.
When people think of small kiosks, they think of biscuits.
Yes,
And
it's that kind of kiosk you're thinking of. Yes. Yes, that's how she started. Yes.
You must have been very... Were there other people doing that around, or?
No. The little I can remember, there wasn't. It was just her that was... And she was booming, actually. The business was good because she has a very... my grandparents were into that... Like, they were said all kinds of things. They sold pure water, they sold everything. So she had that.
The typical Igbo.
Exactly.
Anywhere you come.
Anywhere. Right. So, anything.
Interesting.
So it was, we were brought up in that business sense, kind of.
You know, a lot of people think that when you involve your children in business, or you will buy your hand at school and all of that. Did that affect you?
No, we didn't. Because,
Did you do well in school?
Yes. Kind of. I don't really like school
that.
though.
I struggled in school at some point. Secondary school was a mess for me, man.
Yeah.
It was a mess, and it's a story I don't enjoy telling every time.
Okay.
Yes. So it's fine if you didn't do well in school. Yeah. So did you do well in school?
Kind of. I wasn't top. I
You wasn't
wasn't
the
the.
A
I was just in
student.
a, yes.
So you just managed
Average.
it.
Yes. Just
C and
struggle.
B.
Man, just normal. Just it, but I can no with F because I get to boogie. You will not do anything again. So yeah.
So you're telling me about growing up business kiosk.
Yeah. So she started with this kiosk for the meantime before she left, and then we moved down to Abuja.
Why did you move to Abuja?
No, that's personal.
Okay.
So we moved down to Abuja, and then she ventured into interior decorations. So, and I learned that too with her because back in secondary school, I was actually the one who advertised her business to the owner of our school because we were looking for an interior decoration fund. I think we're about to do a graduation or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, my mom does interior decoration. I'm like, oh really?
And they asked you to bring her over.
Bring her number.
And she got the contract.
Yes. And since then, till I graduated, till our last born graduated, she has been the one doing the whole, anything they are doing, she'll be the one to do the decorations and everything. So yeah.
So coming down to Enugu, she started selling fabrics at...
Yes.
You've always been at New Haven Market, or you have tested different things?
New Haven Market.
The very same shop?
Yes.
For how many years?
6 years. We've been in Enugu for 6 years, so 6 years, yeah.
Interesting. So you schooled in Enugu?
My university, yes.
So tell me about having to take over your mom's business. What was it like?
At first it was really hard because I'm not a socialite.
Okay.
I'm very shy.
I can see that.
Yeah, so
I can see that.
yeah, so I'm very shy. But with time, I realized that if I'm always inside the shop, because that's basically what my mom does. So if I'm inside the shop, I won't be able to find like a whole day or a whole week. I wouldn't sell anything. So I'd said like, okay, let me just meet some few people, and that's how I started being.
You met few people.
Yeah, like in the market.
Okay,
I just go and be like, I've not sold anything today. Or people should call customer for me. How far? That kind of thing. So
do they sell the same thing that you sell? Or
not everyone at that line. Just like I think we're about 3 or 4 at that particular line. But behind, I'm like, I think New Haven Market basically is just materials. I feel or I see it's either hair or material. So, but in our line, I think we're about just 3.
So you go about telling people,
so every can say okay. I can't you understand? That kind of thing. So, and then I decided to, since she wasn't the social, like the Instagram kind of person, so I decided to put it up on my WhatsApp status, on my Instagram, on my Snapchat, all of that. So that's how I started getting customers and all that. So she was like, don't worry, just go ahead, do the business.
So when you started, she was still there with you?
Yes. She was, yes.
All right. So when you started taking responsibility, and
she just left everything for me, like basically everything. She's like, just go ahead.
I don't know if this is personal.
Yeah.
Right. But does your family depend on the proceeds from the shop, or
no? Okay, we have other things that we're doing. So like I told you, she's into interior decoration. So she has contracts from that too. So
she did not stop interior decoration.
No, she didn't at all. Even our business card has the interior thing on decoration. It. Yeah, so basically, yeah.
All right. Tell me about your relationship with. You already mentioned that you tell people around. What's your relationship with people, your neighbors and all? Did they look down on you, as
yeah, at first, because if a customer comes and be like, okay, that she wants half clothes, like half yard, I'll have to go meet someone to cut it for me or like teach me. So they'll be like, how many times? Because I always like come like every time, like how many times did I tell you this? How many times? I'm like, I'm now. You understand? Because abroad, yeah, that's not something I'm used to.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know if they were looking down on me, but like just the words that come out from their mouth, like every time now, so I had to like quickly learn it and all that. So I wouldn't say they looked down on me per
Were they
se.
hostile? in
No,
any
no,
way?
no. They were very nice.
They were nice.
Yes, very
But
nice.
sometimes, human
As human,
beings
yeah, exactly.
will get to
Yes,
the end of
yes,
themselves.
yes.
It's all right. Now, beyond people that are in your line, people that sell, how much do you interact with them? You know, maybe if I know one at Nabo, price of a product goes up, right? And you go and ask them, in case you go this thing, and you try to match your price. Do you have an experience like that? Do you depend on your neighbors, people that do similar businesses, to give you price points? Yeah.
No. Because in this line of business, it's not where you're getting your things from that other people are getting their things from.
Yeah.
You get, like, for me, sometimes we have to go to, because being that we have an idea of the north, so sometimes you go to the north to bring clothes, and most times or sometimes it's cheaper, so you have to bring it to the price where it's okay for someone to come in and want to buy.
So it's like you're offering a competitive price.
Yes. Our price is not that high compared to other people. You get, so because Erika ga Onitsha price adiriche yoda ga Abuja price adiriche. So makani go ya this certain amount of price. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's not the same thing. It's basically not the
So
same thing.
you are friendly with your neighbors.
Yes, very, very, extremely.
Calm down. You are friendly with your neighbors, right? But
Yeah.
it doesn't get in the way of business.
No, at all.
If it comes to a place where you need to, cut down on price to steal the customer, allow me to use that. You don't mind doing that.
No, I don't. No.
There's no union. Is there a union
For the
fabric sellers?
No, I don't think so. Not that I know of. No.
And you're not interested in the union?
No, I'm not.
Have you thought of the advantages you stand to
Gain?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I actually don't involve. Funny thing is, I actually don't involve myself in those market things or anything. I just come to
one Instagram, you open your
shop. Batanime. That's
share
all.
their markets.
Already,
Then start uploading. Do you have a routine? A morning routine. What's your morning like?
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I wake up very early and I get to the shop 7:30.
7:30.
Yes.
No plus.
In the morning. Okay,
no minus. Excuse me. No plus. Yeah.
Maka, New Haven Market abroad Holy Ghost. So New Haven Market, where market in the big men. No to kaja Afia. Okay, fairly 3:00. Basically, sometimes though work is except no day na pashisi. You understand? So in the mornings, and my mom also.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Afia.
Okay.
That I think I got it. I don't know, but it's like in the morning. That's when customers are like coming.
Yeah,
so
7:30.
Exactly. So in the morning 7:30, I'm at the shop. I open, clean up, and all that. Bring out my markets, and if I feel like I haven't posted some things,
some of your new arrivals.
Yes, so I just post them, and then I wait for my customers.
How much customers do you get from social media?
Actually, most of my customers are from social media, like friends, family, someone that will just referrals and all that. So social media is like my main...
Your main lead attraction.
Yes, exactly.
So the people that come to market,
just extra.
Do you pay for advertising?
No.
You don't?
No. I do the advertising myself. I talk. I put on social media. I haven't been able to do that.
So tell me, right? On days where you don't sell, right? There are days you come out and you don't sell. How do you handle it? Do you
Feel some type of way?
yeah?
Of course. I mean, you got one more to put outside. You need money to also be able to go back home and be able to eat in the market because you get no. You understand? So it's really it's emotionally downcasting.
I'm emotionally down.
And yes, it's emotionally downcasting because how would you just come out in the morning and you won't sell anything for a whole day? It's killing. Sometimes I feel really, really, really bad. You understand? You understand? I would think maybe my village people have come to no, but the first thing I do, I pray.
Okay.
So I always, any customer that comes in, like if I've not sold anything for a whole day, I try to hold that person. Like you're not moving out of that shop without buying one thing. Like even if I don't have it, I would go somewhere else and get it.
So
But
you do
for
this.
that shop.
You have a second shop.
No,
Let's
I
go.
don't.
No,
No, I
let's go and bring it from our second shop.
Yes, our second shop. So it's not like I own it personally, but like I have to go. But that shop, you'll be there till you get something out because I can't leave you, and I'll make you want to come back more. For more.
How do you do that?
I convince you. I talk to you. I gist with my customers.
I thought you said you're not a
That's why I said
social.
this market thing made me open up more. Do you understand? I don't know how to talk to people, but because if you come into the shop, you want okay, you understand? But having communications with you, like it makes you want to sit down. I had this customer one time
Yeah.
that came. She has, and I love babies, so she has this cute little baby.
Yeah.
So she came inside. She was like, no, like chara for. You see, I'm in Korean first of all. Can't
Okay.
they go to the baby?
Okay.
You understand?
In case auto was
So she was like,
category.
now. So I see na phone near chorinyu or something. Say, don't worry, need in power bank. Left them my power bank in here or charge your phone.
Yeah.
I see, so humans, as in because of this little thing that she just did or I did for her. She was like, call where is the aqua? And since that day till now, this woman comes to my shop anytime she wants the material.
Don't you see that as blackmail?
In the market world, we don't call it blackmail.
What do you call it?
Holding your customers. Holding down your customers.
Because people have this notion that Ndibo will do anything to make a sale. They will blackmail you. They will call you their father's younger brother, sister. They will. You don't think this is that some of these tricks are a little overboard?
No, you're not killing anybody. You're not beating anybody. You're trying to make your sales, and it's not like for me, I feel like my materials are top notch. They don't wash. They don't do anything. So I give you the best.
What gives you that assurance?
Because I wear my material.
Okay.
I wear my stuff. Like if I buy a material,
Yeah.
I can just maybe cut 1 yard or something and just sew it just to see how. Or I use my white handkerchief and check if it's before I even buy it from the market. So that way I know that they're quality stuff. So there's no way you will leave my shop and not come back. I've had a material for over 5 years and the material is still standing. And I give you that assurance. And once you try it, you notice that it's top notch and you want to come back.
What do you do in cases where someone that sells exactly the same thing you sell has higher quality materials and you know it?
How do you mean?
Internet lagwa. Right? And your neighbor. I want to break it down.
Yes.
Your neighbor has materials that are superior quality and go and know you know. But ego and and you I mean, you will not throw it away.
I didn't. First of all, the mistake in a medical first is that I do not sell lower grades.
Okay.
So I sell the best.
Does that not affect the pricing?
Yes.
If you keep saying that you sell quality, you sell quality, you sell quality.
You know, there's quality and there's as in, let's say, okay, for example, there's high targets,
Okay.
right? So and then there's the Viva.
Okay.
There are other distinct, there's Sinshang, there's other ones.
Yeah.
So it depends on this. High quality has a lower grade.
Okay.
Sorry, high target has lower grade, and high target has the
Lower
higher
grade
grade.
would be lower size.
No, lower grade.
Okay.
Like that lower grade now, it has its own different price.
Mm.
Do you get? So and the higher grade has its own different price. So it's not like someone else is selling something different from you. We'll sell the same thing
You sell the same thing.
in that line. Yes.
But my question, I don't think my question was, in a case where okay, you sell the same thing, and because of where you bought, right, your price is now higher. How do you handle that? How do you convince your customer that I mean, there are two mugs here. They're both exactly the same thing. One is 10,000, the other one is 8,000. Right? How do you convince your customer to buy your own that is 10,000 than your neighbors?
You just have to convince your customer that yours is a bit better than. Like you can also show the customer like that your own doesn't wash, that is thick, it's on a jewelry naru, like high targets. That material is very good.
Yeah.
Like on a jewelry naru, it's not you can also tell the person that if the material spoil, that if it comes back,
A typical Igbo woman.
if it comes back, that you do a discount. So that way the customer will be na GOE, no problem. So basically that's it.
Beautiful.
You just do everything possible to keep that
Beautiful.
person.
I want us to look at instances where you collaborate with other businesses. Do you have partners? You sell fabrics.
Yes.
Right? How do you collaborate? You have tailors that you work with that's sending customers and you know?
Yes. I don't know where the woman is now actually, but I used to have this tailor. She's very good at what she does. So if a customer comes to her shop, she can just refer the person to me to get materials. And then so if a customer comes to the shop and maybe you don't have the material the person wants, you can also go to your neighbor's shop and just quickly just get it for the person.
So you have that relationship with your
Yes,
neighbors.
yes, we do.
And
Very
what
much. How am I quasi? If I feel like I don't have something, I feel like you have it, I would go and get it from you. We can chase you
as this would waffle. Pure.
So yes. So we collaborate very well. Like we work together. I always say in that line. I don't know about other people. So in our line, we collaborate very well.
So when people walk in and they want to buy a particular fabric that's not patterned, Ankara and all of that, they want to buy plain fabrics. Do you have people that
have that? Yes.
That you send them to?
Yes.
When you do that, do you used to add money on top?
No, if it's not something that I have, like okay, for example, I didn't lace, like all those big laces and all that. So my neighbor has them. So if someone walks into my shop and say, oh, that she wants cord lace or something like that, I'll just be okay, just look at the next shop, or I will take the person personally. No, you the person. So next time, that's how market works. So yes, basically.
Beautiful. Now, let's look at your business, right? You're young person, and your business is, at least in your care, it's still quite fresh. What's your plan for the business? How do you plan to, do you plan to keep running it in Imago, New Haven market, and just selling and turning over?
Well, we pray for expansion in anything that we do.
Yeah.
So I will want to expand it if I'm still going to be here. So
by going to be here, what do you
I have other plans. It's
of
not
leaving
just
the company?
well, that's personal. So okay, so I would want to expand it, maybe get like another shop, because New Haven Market shop is not too big. You understand? There's some like things that you can't fit into just one shop. So
Yeah.
I would really like to expand, maybe get another place and, still do the same business and maybe venture in other.
Into others.
Yes.
Maybe add their lace.
Ọ bụ na ego m ga-eru na, right?
Add their shoe. Maybe bring back that kiosk business.
Maybe. Maybe.
When you said the maybe, there was a little hesitation. You don't want to do that?
I like materials. I don't want to go into the bags.
Is
and
it the
other
case of
things.
you like or you
It's
are comfortable with?
My business is something that I love doing. I love fashion. I love, prints. I love colors. You understand? So it's not something that I just felt maybe, oh, let me just do this because other people are doing it. It's something I really like doing. You understand? When you said bags and all that, I'm not really into those ones.
Yeah.
So it's just literally what I love doing that I want to.
Do you have younger siblings?
Yes, I do.
How do you plan to incorporate them in the business?
If they want to, my sister is not something, that's not something she wants to be doing. My brother is, I think I'm just the only one that really loves the Ankara business. My brother is into something else. Yeah.
It's all right. Thank you very much, Hilda.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming to the table of Onye Afia.
Thank you very much. Dalu.
Dalu.
Thank you.